Hello team, welcome to this video. So congratulations, you now have a spreadsheet to communicate with us and track your clients throughout the years to come. So this is how you build up your clientele. As you know, business owners used to have a Rolodex. I've even seen some still have Rolodex, which is pretty much a catalog of all the clients they've done business with. So not only is this your own electronical Rolodex, it's also your spreadsheet that you'll be able to communicate with us instead of, placing information in the chat where it sometimes gets overlooked or lost. So this is the most important feature of what we're doing right now is communicating with us on the status of your client. And I'm going to show you how this worksheet works. So please pay attention. If you're doing something right now, I need you to put all of your attention on this, okay? So this is how you use the spreadsheet, and I'm going to go over it line by line. So let's just say I have a client, his name is John Doe. So with John Doe, I'm going to remember to always make sure that my font is 14, okay? Nothing lower, nothing higher. Font is 14, color is black, okay? Always. And you'll always use all caps just like inside of TaxWise. 14 is the font, all black, all caps, okay? The first line means help. This means that, of course, you need help on this client. And now that I know that you need help, I'm going to go ahead and log into this client's account. And I'm going to go ahead and take a look at this client, okay? And then I'm going to call you or maybe message you and we'll work it out from there. But of course, you have to give me a heads up that you've updated your spreadsheet and you need me to take a look at your personal spreadsheet that no one else can have access to, okay? It's just you and I. So now that you've notified me that you need help, I'll take a look and we'll handle it from there. Now it gets into the part where we start to communicate with one another on the client status. So let's just say you have John Doe's information and you put all of John Doe's information in, and then you have John Doe's email and you put all that information in, okay? Because remember, this is your client Rolodex. You want all of their information in this Rolodex. So what we're going to do first is we're going to look over John Doe, as in you're going to look over John Doe, and you're going to complete John Doe. And after you run the diagnostics, and after you've pretty much completed the whole entire return and there's no errors, what you're going to do is you're going to come to this spreadsheet and you're going to put in the total amount that you've charged this client. This way you keep track of it. So if we ever mistakenly, because it can happen where we have no idea what you charge your client, and maybe we accidentally took away the price and we need to know what it was. So let's just say you charge this client $500. All right. Out of that $500, I need you to go ahead and count your money, what you are getting out of this, okay? You need to keep up with the amount of money that you're getting paid for every single week. So if you just started out right now off of $500, you're going to make $175. But let's just say that John, you did a favor for him and you did your job by qualifying him for deductions. You charged John $200 on the side. This total does not mean the total amount of money in gratuity equals this. This total means the total price that you put on the price sheet in the system. All right. So this prep money right here, that's what you get from the total price that you charge on the prep sheet. The $200 is what you get on the side. Now the marketing method is, how did you get this client? Is he a referral? If they are a referral, go ahead and type referral and the person that referred them to him, okay? If you got them from Facebook, go ahead and put Facebook. All right, so we'll just leave that just like that. So now that you have all of this information, remember, every single step is essential to your success. Make sure all of this information is filled in. So let's just say for the memo you put, John owes IRS $200, okay? This way you know that you remember that John actually has debt with the IRS. So now that you got all the information filled out, now you're going to go ahead and you're going to go through the process of the documentation. For now, because we have not had the software up yet where you can actually send your client his own documents, you're going to communicate with us and still do this process even when you can send out papers on your own. But for now, you're going to communicate with us the process or the status of his documents. So let's just say documents means the papers that you printed out via TaxWise, okay? This means all of his tax papers, 1040, the 1040 page 2, the 8879, the SB app 234, the SB Tilla 2, and the verification page, okay? What you're gonna do is you're gonna hit X, and remember, it's always font 14, okay? Not 18. Don't know why this is stuck on 18. Now that you've notified me that John Doe, all right, you have all his information done and he signed his documents. Now this John Doe has his identification. What John Doe's identification is his social, his ID, his driver's license, all of his documents. If he has all of his documents, I want you to hit X, okay? Now, as you see up here, these are the characters that you're allowed to enter. Not sent, don't type out a full sentence, none of that. I want you to put what's actual up here. Okay, so for help, you put H. For documents completed, you put X. And for S, that means that this person has been sent. The documentation for the DocuSign has been sent, but not signed yet. All right, so you can put either S or X. So we're going to put X and just say it's completed. And then for his identification, you're going to say it's completed as well. And then this is where you actually let us know, is it through Genesis, a new system, or is it through the other system? So for this example, we're going to say it's from Genesis, a new system. Okay. So once we know all this information, we know what to do. If it's from, it's very, very vital and important that you let us know if it's from our system or the other. Because if you put this amount, then we know, okay, that you don't have to have these filled in because we'll do this for you. So it's very, very important to let us know, hey, is it from our system or the other system? If it's from the other system, you can just type O. And once you put O, I'll go in and transfer his information to the other system, and I'll put this information in for you. So now that I know that this person here has all their documents signed, they have all the identification, birth certificates, social security cards, etc., birth certificates for dependents or social security cards, one of those, they have the system that they're going through our system. I have all this information. Now I can go ahead and trust that John Doe's documentation is ready to be sent out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to overlook everything. I'm going to highlight it. Only I can do this, not you. I'm going to highlight it, and then I'm going to turn it into a light green. This is how you know that I have taken a look at this and I have sent this person out and submitted their return. All right. So if it comes back rejected, I'm going to highlight it again and I'm going to make it red. Okay. When I make it red, that means that you need to go ahead and look into this return again and fix the rejection. So again, highlight it green for sent out or submitted, and then the red that I just had on the screen for you need to fix this return because it's been rejected. So that is how you pretty much notify me on the process of your client's return. This will make things so much smoother for all of us because I'll be able to track all of your clients and you'll be able to know how much you're getting paid from each client. You'll be able to track their information for next year. That way you can reach out to them, okay? And also you'll be able to communicate with me and let me know if you need help on a certain client. That way I don't have to text you back and say, hey, what person? You can just hit X on it. I'll log in on your side and I'll view all the information, okay? So this is how you communicate and this is how you efficiently track your clients for the year, all right? As you see, there's a yellow line. What this yellow line means is once you surpass this yellow line, it lets me know that you're going to actually get a boost in percentage for your next client. So once you pass up 10 on your 11th client, that means that no longer are you getting paid 35%, but now you're going to be getting paid 40%. All right. And then when you get your next 15 here, it lets me know that you're no longer going to be getting paid 40%, but 45 and so on thereafter. Okay. This is how you track your sheet and communicate with me. If you do not understand what I just said in this video and you don't understand the terms and everything that I just explained, please get on a Zoom with me so I can walk you through everything. All right. So just a quick overview of everything. H means help. Docs means documents from TaxWise. The X above it means that those documents are completed. The S means that it's been sent out but not completed. The ID means that that ID, the social, the driver's license, all the required documents have been completed, that they've sent it to you. The system, GA, is us. The O is other. Let me know ahead of time which one it is. If it is O, so it'll look just like this. It'll say OX, and I'll handle the document part, okay? And then I'll come in on my behalf and I'll put X. And then this client will turn green, just like this. And if this green later on turns into a rejection, I'll highlight this thing red. All right. So sorry if this video is a little too long. I really didn't want to make it that long, but this is a very vital, important sheet for us and also for you. Okay. So if I go to my sheet and I go through all the years, this is how I tracked my clients. Like all the way from my very first year, you see I don't have my clients because, you know, some of you guys know my story. And I had to work every single year to build all of my clients every year. As you can see, new clients every single year. Some of y'all don't be trying to steal my clients, yo. All right, don't edit this. Don't edit the colors, the aesthetics, none of that. All right, keep everything the same. And we're going to do the same thing for next year. Hopefully we have it integrated in the software. But for now, we're going to use the sheet just like this, and it's going to help me help you a lot more. All right. So appreciate your time. Please go ahead and start filling in the clients that you've already had this year. So put all of your clients on this list. Okay. Now, this is another thing. Let's just say you have Jane Doe, and you put all her information and she doesn't file with you. Okay, this is the only time that you're allowed to edit the color of the sheet. What you'll do is you'll highlight Jane Doe and you'll put magenta on Jane Doe. What that means is that now you're going to have Jane Doe's phone number and email for next year, and this person did not file with you. And guess what you're going to do next year? You get to follow up with Jane Doe next year and file her taxes. Okay, that's how it usually works. So as long as this is you building your list, as long as you build this list and you keep these people on your tax return, do not delete these people, okay? If they choose not to file with you, you can always go ahead and reach out to them next year. No never means no, it just means not right now. So what you'll do is you can, if you choose to, because if you're really OCD like you'll go ahead and hit Command X, and you can actually take it to the bottom of the page where it's out of sight if they filed somewhere else. That way you can just kind of put your people in sequential order and keep it to where you're 10. I'm gonna have to move this 10 line, of course, because all these extra things in the slot. But I'm going to edit this a little bit more. But as of everything that you need to know, I've already explained it. So again, if you have trouble understanding, please reach out to me. All right. Thank you.